everybody, it's Crystal Marshall from MarshallStudioPhotography.com. Today is a super big surprise because as I was thinking today, I just really wanted to go live about this particular topic. So with swimsuit season ramping up, with senior sessions ramping up, everybody is, getting ready for showing some more skin and that kind of thing. And I get some questions in my inbox a lot, like, when you do my daughter's senior session, how much Photoshop are you going to use? So what is my take on Photoshop? So I'm going to kind of break that down for you right now. Now, every photographer is different. Every photographer has a different take on this. Every photographer has a different style. But me personally, I like to keep images as natural as possible. I might, if you're really self-conscious about like a mole on your face, or, obviously if there's like a scratch or something, then I'm going to take it out. But if it's something that is the human body, and, I am not, super, a beanpole, so I have curves. We've already done a whole webinar about that. I am not going to take away what's not there, because you're beautiful the way you are, ladies. And I just want to let you all know that as a parent, and if I was getting my, senior photos done by someone, I would like to know that my daughter was going to look like my daughter, with the imperfections, with the hair blowing in the wind, with maybe minimal makeup. I mean, that's totally fine. I have a lot of parents, they always tell me like, oh, I'm sorry, my daughter's not wearing a lot of makeup, or she just came from swim practice or something. And I'm like, you know what? I barely ever wear makeup, and I think girls are beautiful the way they are without having to do all of that. I am not a glamour shot photographer. If you want to, go that route, that would be another conversation, to get you to that place. But I am a natural photographer. I love going to downtown areas, to the beaches, to parks. I love getting them in their natural setting. I love, I've had girls with ripped jeans come to a senior session. I've had girl in prom dresses. I mean, for me, it's whatever makes them feel beautiful, confident, comfortable. If they want to bring their guitar, if they want to play, their violin for me, like that's what I like to do. I like to make it just to be a part of them, an extension of their personality, extension of them. And what all of this conversation came about, hey dear, was I was actually just going on Facebook, and it was cool because there is this company that's affiliated with Aeropostale, and they like made a vow not to use Photoshop for their models, like for their actual swimsuit models. And I thought that was a really cool thing. So you see these models that are normal people, go figure, in normal bathing suits, and you see normal imperfections that normal people would have. So a lot of people were really liking that and sharing that and tweeting about it, about how, a company really made a stand against a lot of the media pressures to like make their models have no thigh gap and make, you know what I mean, all the things that are really, really in right now. And so I will use, but let me go back to kind of like the whole thing. My use of Photoshop, I will use, I use a program called Lightroom, which is owned by Photoshop, which basically just kind of enhances the photo, makes it warmer, makes it crisper, makes it more contrasty, but it doesn't take out any, like double chins or anything. So it's a very basic program. Now, if the photo really needs to be enhanced through Photoshop, it's like very, very rare. And it's usually, for example, I'll give you this instance where I was working with a young lady. She was a senior, and she had a bra strap showing. Of course, she looked gorgeous everywhere. It was beautiful hair, beautiful day, but I just really wanted to not focus on the bra strap. So I would, take something like that, out. I've had, mascara fall down below the eye, or like an eyelash, or that kind of thing, or lipstick on the teeth. Obviously I'm going to take those things out so that you are you. But am I going to take out, maybe an imperfection, like maybe you feel self-conscious about maybe your waistline or something? Personally, I feel like you are beautiful the way you are. So that's kind of my personal stance on Photoshop and how I use it for my sessions. if you have any questions below about kind of like what I do, what my process is, I would love to be open and honest about everything that I do in my business. How I edit things, I can put some links below, like my basic editing, what I do. But again, this is Crystal Marshall from MarshallStudioPhotography.com. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm also on YouTube if you want to search for me. But I hope you all have a fabulous day, and thank you so much.